Hello, this is Michele Knight, and this is the astrological update for Aries for the week starting the 13th of August. Now, this week, there's a lot of interesting things going on. Firstly, we have Mars, your ruler, and the thing that stirs you and guides you and leads you forward, conjunct, joining with Saturn, the planet of responsibility, which you might find a little bit annoying. And it's in your 7th house because Mars is making you feel, passion, boom, go, 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 go. And this tie-in with Saturn is making you feel, maybe caught up in terms of the responsibility of a relationship. There may be some work to do in a relationship, a partnership, or somebody close to you. But it's not all bad news because we have this fantastic new moon that's going to help you make it okay. But you have to watch out for that Aries temper of yours, because there's a part of you that doesn't like restrictions, and Mars, you may be feeling a bit restricted in some way, or that you can't express yourself. Now, I'm an Aries, so I can give you, boom, the best advice, and also I can say things to you that really you probably couldn't take from anyone else. When we feel like we want to lose our temper or we're restricted, it's very important that we go within and we look at why. It could be a past pattern, it could be an experience from the past, it could be poking one of our buttons, but our reaction may be extreme. In fact, it's quite likely that if we go bang, it's an inappropriate response. Anyway, don't give yourself a hard time, because the joyfulness of being an Aries is that you really enjoy making up, and you have plenty of chance to make up and do the right thing, because there's a new moon and it's in your 5th house, and that's on the 17th. So on the 14th, you may be struggling with commitment, or it could be that you're struggling with being frustrated with yourself, actually, because, sometimes when we're frustrated with ourselves, we can react, in a slightly defensive manner. So Saturn and the 7th house is shining a light on that to enable us to do things differently. And then joyfully, the new moon in the 5th house is saying, okay, new moon, new start, brand new cycle in childlike joy, in pleasure, happiness, soulmates, and attraction and love. You have a new start. You can make a wish to be different in love. You can empower yourself, because once we see a pattern, we have the ability to break that pattern. So this new start can happen on the 17th, where we are free and liberated from those reactions, and we take responsibility for our soul's journey, and also have a lot of fun in the meantime with that 5th house pleasure. Now, the other thing that's going on this week is there is a mystic triangle, and the mystic triangle is the moon in the 6th house, trining Pluto in the 10th, opposite Venus in the 4th, sextiling moon in the 6th, opposite Neptune in the 12th, sextiling Pluto in the 10th. You may have an opportunity to transform something in connection with your career, but there will be a lot of areas to look at before you do, well, not before you do that, but while you're doing that. And I would say to you, look at how you label yourself. I try not to label myself anything. I could label myself an astrologer, for instance. But whatever we label ourselves with, that becomes a burden and a prison within itself. I try not to label myself anything, because once you do, you are limited. It's like a cap's been put on you. Even if you become the best of whatever that one thing is, you are a multifaceted soul. And, and you could shine and evolve and go off in a new direction if you allow yourself to be open to all of life's labels, not just one. Labeling is definitely not good. And the universe is showing you that on some level this week. It's showing you an opportunity to do something, be something, or become aware of something that you haven't before, because possibly you've limited your idea of yourself. How exciting! Anyway, have a stunning week. Be joyful, be playful, be forgiving of yourself and others, and I'll speak to you soon.